Hi, I'm Shirin, Dr. Ali Fakhruddin.
Hi, I'm Nayana Tharoor.
Hi, I'm Arefa Noor.
Hi, I'm Suneetha Menezes.
Hi, I'm Beaute.
Hi, I'm Zainab.
Welcome to this wonderful gathering of strong women of Sterling.
My dad always wanted me to become a doctor or a chartered accountant. He could never do it.
And I remember telling my dad and mom that if you don't do it, I'll forge your signature. And my dad's like, where are you getting these ideas from?
I faced a lot of underestimation during the journey, even back in my home country and when moving to Dubai.
I shouldn't even think that I was ever underestimated. Why can't I learn? Why can't you teach me?
Yeah.
Means if you can't teach me, it's your problem, not my problem.
And I think that's something that we hear a lot, right? Oh, you're too emotional. I mean, a dancer, like, you can see everything on my face. So how a meeting goes is so clearly seen. And then I'll have my...
It was nice in the COVID days when we had the mask. We couldn't show our emotion. Being an eldest daughter of the family, there were a lot of responsibilities. My mom not well and dad having those difficult days in his life.
Worried about making a mistake, taking the wrong step. And even later on in life, I would think back and think that, oh, instead of this, if I had done this, where would I be today?
Being the chairman of the company, a strong, legendary person, like big guy, it was difficult for me.
If it is this Suneetha today, no, this is what it is. Take it or leave it, you know.
You do good comes back to you. And when you do bad, it comes back in a very sunny way.
Early morning meetings or late night planning?
Early morning.
Midday.
Welcome to this wonderful gathering of strong women of Sterling, women of steel. And it gives me great pleasure to be one amongst all of you to talk about our resilience, our strength, and our journey. And I believe the discussion today is all about celebrating you in you, especially being Women's Day. I think there can't be another beginning than this. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a bit of a chat, understand each other's journey, and sort of get a perspective from your end. And the first topic is going to be how our journey has been thus far. So what has been, what does leadership mean to you, ma'am? I'm going to be directing this question to you first.
Hi, Nayana. So when it comes to leadership, I don't know what should I answer because being myself, I never see myself as a leader. It has to be very natural, first of all. It's not about leading a group of people or a department or okay, this is how I have to lead, I have to prepare myself. First of all, we have to build a trust in a person and then show them a vision, show them a direction where you have to reach. You have to show them the end goal. And you have to talk to them in a way where they are comfortable with you and you achieve your 90%. Like how Suneetha ma'am always says, you have to just do the 10% and the 90% automatically happens. Yeah. Because you see the talent in that person, you see what does she want, what is her need. I'm not talking about women itself, but I want men or boys or girls of all ages. When it comes to leadership, it's more about fostering them, guiding them, showing them how they have to be responsible for a particular task. And once they understand that this is their task and they are accountable for their task, and then show them a direction, how to make it happen. And then it will happen.
Yeah, thank you.
I completely agree with your Shirin, ma'am. And for me, for an example, I think leadership is when things get chaotic, you need someone to cut through the silence, if I might say, and help others move forward, like you just said, at any level, whether it's senior or junior.
It's like empowering women, whatever women or anyone. What I feel is understanding the strength of the other person, whoever it is, and understanding the weaknesses as well, and encouraging him to grow in his strength and not judging him in his weakness, rather become a support and allow him to grow, without having any discouragement. Yeah.
Give them freedom to work because each and every human has the talent.
Yeah.
So you cannot say that you cannot do this, and this person is stop comparing one person from the other person. And that's the worst thing that we can do.
When you have a team especially and you're leading a team, understanding the strengths and weaknesses of each person actually binds the team together, because one person's strength would cover for someone else's weaknesses. That's how you bring the whole team forward, and it's very important for the leader to understand that.
And you have I think leadership is more about motivating and enabling people towards, we all have one goal, which is success and growth. Now, it's we as leaders, we have to take this initiative, okay? We have to enable others towards this goal, okay? We should never shadow anyone. We have to give everyone the chance to prove themselves.
And I think sometimes to actually, do it to show it, because sometimes they probably don't know how to do it, or they know it, but they're too afraid to show it. So I think showing partnership is extremely important in any relationship, right? Not just in a team. Even if you're, leading at home, you're leading at work, you're leading, in your extracurricular family, anywhere. I think that partnership, and which I'm now taking from all of you, like trust is so important, right? So, and I think when that collaboration and partnership only comes from trust, and there's work to be done for that. You can't just expect, that trust would just come in just because you are going to be the leader, right? And I think there's a learning curve, because every day you're going to learn to be a better you, to be a better leader, to show them what leadership is. And I love what she said. There is something to learn from everyone, right? And you never discourage somebody from wanting to get somewhere. You use that as an opportunity.
Because you see, they have so many ideas, and you have to be with them to teach them how to execute their ideas,
And learn also.
and then again learn from them.
Yeah.
So when you're teaching your daughter how to cook, you have to go to the kitchen. You have to take the pan. You have to wash the vessels, everything. You have to go on a flow level to make the actual execution happen.
Yeah.
So otherwise, it's not possible. If you have to know your groundwork, so then you can expect from your members, your team, execute well.
I believe in teamwork, actually. That's very important. Nothing is done by a person alone.
100%. I mean,
Has to also understand that they are not just leading the team, they are part of the team. Exactly. So the movement forward towards whatever the destination or goal is has to be hand in hand with the rest of the team.
yeah, and that's amazing. So I love that we all are in unison when it comes to that. I mean, as women who have been empowered to be in positions of leadership, I do believe that we've all had that journey to get to where we are. And there have been roadblocks, I'm sure. I'm sure each of us have our stories, our different shades. It'll be very interesting for us to sort of talk about what was that one moment in your journey to get to where you are today, where you felt that roadblock was difficult and you overcame that. I'm looking at you already. Yeah.
Even from the childhood, where I will say we have our brothers or the father figure, whoever at home, they're kind of little bit protective about women, This is what, even from my house, when they say, okay, you do it, you don't do it, this is not for you. So I always set the bar up, why can't I do it, and not to prove them, just to be confident within myself that I can do myself, why I'm being so much protected. I want to be all out. I'm capable of it. So this is what my journey has been from childhood until now. And yes, many times it has been underestimated in different ways by different kind of level of people or whatever. But it's always gives me a challenge to rise up and set my bar there. Yeah.
That's amazing. When I was, I was raised in India in a city called Bangalore, and my parents were not very keen on sending me to the UK to study because they were nervous, right? Back in the days, now it's like you've got to choose your Ivy League and you have to go. But back in the days, oh my God, she's gonna take that flight and then go on her own and make it on her own. And I remember telling my dad and mom that if you don't do it, I'll forge your signature. And my dad's like, where are you getting these ideas from? So it was not to be a rebel, but to prove yourself that, yes, you can do it. Why are you saying? Finding your way. And trust me, whatever they mentioned was going to be a challenge, was a challenge. But I think us as women, there at some point, we're always trying to break barriers. And that has helped other women to break barriers.
Sure.
Right? Because when someone else does it, you're like, oh my God, she's done it. I'm sure I can do it. Oh, he's done it. I'm sure I can do it. And, and often I've noticed that it's after I made that move was that everyone in my family made that move to send their kids to the UK, because it was like, uncharted territories for them. They're like, oh my God, they're going to go back. And and I do believe that we need to set the way forward for other people to break barriers as well. What about you?
Okay, let me speak about career. I started my career when I was 21 in Nigeria. I think most of you are aware of that. So, 21, at the age of 24, I had this opportunity to lead a company of 2,000 employees, 2,000 plus, okay? And there was always like mixed reactions. Why her? I was young that time. I'm a woman. Like, there's a lot of other people who think they were more capable than me. And one thing about me is I've never let others' opinion affect me. And this is what I tell my colleagues up to now. Like, you never let someone else's opinion about you affect you and the way you do things. And here I am today. Yeah.
I always like the way Zainab talks, the smile and the confidence, and you always, whenever I meet you in the corridor and all, makes me feel, okay, she's got it, yeah.
But I always tell you inspire all of us, man. Like, it's the way you carry yourself as well.
No, for me, it was, when you talk about underestimating, I feel, I shouldn't even think that I was ever underestimated, because I am the eldest daughter of the family and there are lots of responsibilities on me. So I cannot even think of any underestimation. My dad always wanted me to become a doctor or a chartered accountant, which I could never do it. And but being an eldest daughter of the family, there were a lot of responsibilities. My mom not well, and dad having those difficult days in his life, and he just came to Dubai. I came to Dubai when I was 7-year-old. And I saw the journey from there till today, Dubai from there to today. And of course, a journey in Sterling also. So when I joined Sterling in 17, end of 17, 18, and it's almost 9 years now. I never even expected I would ever come to Sterling and work here with the chairman. It's so difficult. But it made easy. Why? Because I never underestimated myself. So it was, though it was difficult working with him, being the chairman of the company, a strong, legendary person, like big guy, it was difficult for me. But slowly and steadily, I started grasping what I wanted to do. Means it was not about understanding good numbers, understanding the system, the computer system. Everything was new for me. Because I studied and I came to this level. But yes, I always understood business, because as a family, we are we are business people. So when they talk at home, they're talking about customers, suppliers, policies, strategies. I always understood that, and I was studying with him in the same school also. So I also had the same wavelength. But when it comes to underestimating, I think so. It's not. If you start understanding that you are not underestimated, so you're automatically a confident lady. Means why can't I learn? Why can't you teach me? Means if you can't teach me, it's your problem, not my problem.
What I like about ma'am is she has built an identity for herself. She comes to the office not as Alibai's wife. She comes to the office as Shirin ma'am, who leads the Hamidi department, who leads people. So that is like one thing.
Then I got the project of nourishing this brand, and yes, I today I give ideas to my team. I sit with you guys, talk very fluently, flawlessly, understanding business. And this is I learn from every one of you. It's because I haven't come from a business school, but yes, I always see you all. I always tell my team members also that I learn from you guys. When I came, I didn't hardly know anything. So if I would have thought I'm underestimated, I would have never approached them to learn something from them.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I am fearless today.
It's all about having the intent, right? If you don't have the intent,
Exactly. Yeah.
and then
other people underestimate you, that is out of your circle of control. As long as you don't underestimate yourself, the path forward is there for you.
I think
You don't
need
take
to
it so
have
seriously.
There's a lot of distractions along the way. Now it's how you take it, positively or negatively. And like I think for us, everyone here on this table we've been taking things positively.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we have to do to move forward, right? Otherwise, you either get stranded or you get pulled backward, right? Because challenges are there every day, regardless of what gender you are or what you're doing. Challenges are going to be there. I think it's how you're going to deal with it and what is the attitude that you bring onto the table and the intent, the focus. What do you think, Aya?
For me, I mean, I'm not going to talk about my experience or what I've been through. I'm just going to be, I'm telling you what I think. So I faced a lot of underestimation during the journey, even back in my home country and when moving to Dubai. But the thing is, after a while, I stopped trying to prove it in the minute.
Yeah.
That won't help. I just get along with my work, and apparently your results will actually do the talking for you.
Your work will speak for itself.
Yes. Definitely.
Pleasing others.
Correct.
You have to
Otherwise,
prove,
you can't
you have to
focus.
prove yourself by doing your work properly,
Correct.
rightly.
100%. Confidence will just guide you through.
Yeah. So that's finding you. I think finding a voice and linking it to being heard is sort of empowerment and power for us as women, right? Because I do believe in various walks of life, feeling powerful can mean different things. Sometimes it's being heard.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's being listened to. Sometimes it's being given an opportunity to be seen, to be given an opportunity to be welcomed, right? So I do believe there are various things that can happen in your life and in your career where you find that power. So Arefa, what is that element of power for you at work or in your career or when it comes to your leadership journey?
Well, I think as a leader, the power comes from a two-way trust. Okay, trust your team trusting you and you trusting your team, because it is a two-way street. If that trust is not there, and you will end up micromanaging, you will be treating things in a certain way that doesn't actually yield any results. So that power has to be used in the right way.
And I do believe, I'm sure, we've faced different, times in our career or in our lives where that power has been misused as well, right? And sometimes that can make you feel very detached, very uncomfortable, and not probably have the right support to fight back, or even the fear: am I able to win this power back? Have there been, scenarios in your life where you felt that you don't have the power and then you had to go and seize it?
There's always that scenario. There's always that scenario. Again, it's always how you react to it. You know, if you sulk in and then just wait for miracle to happen, nothing's you're never going to win, So it's always how you react, okay?
But then again, you're limitless, so...
Yeah.
I think so. To get that power, you have to be calm.
Yes, exactly.
You have to be very balanced.
When you overreact, you'll not get anywhere. So you have to think things through properly. Don't let your emotions overpower you.
Impulse.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that we hear a lot, right? Oh, you're too emotional. I mean, at least I do.
No, but I see that as a good thing, because as a leader, to understand the balance of emotions across people is very important. And if you're not able to understand that, how will you balance your team? How will you move forward?
100%. It's like, I would like to take the cooking example, right? I mean, you need to know exactly the right amount of salt, the right amount of spice, the right amount of everything to have that balanced food. Otherwise, it's going to be too salty or it's going to be too sweet. You know, you need to find that balance.
It's very important when you have someone to speak to. Okay, like in my case, like Arefa, you know, when you speak about emotions, okay, we have we have some moments where I feel overwhelmed, and I know I could go to Arefa and then just spill out everything. So I see things differently, but when you say this to someone else and they give you a different scenario, they give you a different explanation, I think it makes things easy. So it's always good when you have women, not only women, everyone around you. You have people around you to speak. Yes, exactly.
We feel powerful. I think the greatest strength of us being women compared to others is we are multitaskers. You know, that is what we can fit in anywhere.
That's true.
Family,
That is
house,
true.
business, parent, mother, whatever. I mean, we are multitasker. Anybody comes to me, like in my family also, like I'm the only girl there, but then they do everything, and in the end they come to me for a solution, and they say, okay, because we have been exposed to so many things, and we do each and everything in a proper way, giving particular attention there, you know, and try to do the best. So that is what being multitasking is what makes us more powerful, strong. Yeah. We can do 3-4 things at a time. Yeah.
But you know, there are also, you know, some people who like to do just one thing at one time the Japanese way.
No, Nayana, multitasking means we can take care of our husband, we can take care of our children, we can take care of our in-laws, we can take care of our in the company where we are working. So in that way, we are multitasking. Of course, but we have what we cannot multitasking has two things. Like one person can do 10 things together. That's also called multitasking. What Suneetha wants to say is we can expertise ourselves in different roles.
Yeah.
So that is multiple roles that we do, and we are always on it. It's not that it's not my today. It's not my son's day. It's not my this day. And we have to do this every day.
Yeah, I agree.
Every day.
We have no other choice.
You cannot.
You know?
You can. Every day is a multiple role day.
Yeah, I agree.
And what is your element of power? Like, what makes you?
I think for us as women, the biggest advantage we have is that we hold two things together at once very well. We can be very firm, and at the same time, we can make you feel heard.
Yeah.
We can make people feel heard. Now, to be honest, sometimes emotions get into the process sometimes.
Yeah.
Which, yes, which can cloud the decision. I don't see it as a weakness.
Yeah.
It's a strength. So if you learn how to, if you're intentional when it comes to decisions, now I have to lead with my head, now I have to lead with my heart. And then if you're aware of that and practice that more often, you get best of both worlds.
I know.
You get best of both.
And to add on, like, I'm very expressive, right? So because I'm a dancer, like, you can see everything on my face. So how a meeting goes is so clearly seen. And then I'll have my team members being like, don't show it. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to show
Trying to hide.
You have subtitles.
Yeah. I'm like, if something happens and that's like a surprising statement, you will see it on my face.
And
like,
comes with subtitles.
I need to like, you know, learn to have like a neutral. Like,
It was nice in the COVID days when we had the mask. We couldn't show our emotion.
No, that's good because it's always good. You have to show. Yeah, exactly. You can't hide.
I mean, you get the best of both worlds. I am expressive, so you're going to get that. So yeah.
That is what I like the most in you.
Yeah. Okay. I'll continue
Just
to
a
be
little practice.
expressive. Yeah. with a balance. Yes. As we advance ourselves in our career, etc., and you know, we progress in life, I think there is always this one moment in our lives where we think about, you know, in this journey, right? How many ever years it's been. What is that one bit of advice that you would tell your little you when you look at yourself in the mirror in the morning, and you know, you're getting dressed, you're going to work, you have an important meeting, but then right before that, there's a momentary pause where, like, what would Aya tell little Aya? You know,
I'm still little anyway. But the thing that I always tell myself before going into an important meeting or important deal or talking to an important client, very simple, you can do it. Because I tend to have that questioning, like, can I do this? Am I missing something? But I always try to remind myself that you have all the tools, just use it. You can do it, be confident, and don't trust anyone that tells you, oh, I've done that before, it's not gonna work. No, try your way. Maybe your way is different.
Yeah.
And just always trust your process.
Yeah. I think for me, little Nana would be so proud of Big Nana, because when I came to Dubai like about 17 years ago, straight off the boat from Liverpool. I remember I was in this cab from the airport hitting Sheikh Zayed Road because my house was in Media City. My parents were staying there. And I saw Sheikh Zayed Road, and I was like, because when I left, Sheikh Zayed Road was not as developed as it was, right? So I was like, and I remember saying that, I want to develop myself like how Sheikh Zayed Road developed, right? Filled with lights, filled with energy, filled with, there's a different vibe to it during the day, there's a different vibe to it in the night. And, but that one little advice that I would tell her is, never think you're in it alone, because there's always help. There have always been, either in the form of people, either in the form of advice, either in the form of, prayers. There's always been
Sometimes comes unexpected.
But there is. And I think she was always very nervous, like, oh my God, I have to be here now. I have to do this now. It's like, no, it'll happen. Like, so believe in yourself and it'll happen. I think that's one thing that I would tell her, because I don't think I was very forgiving growing up. I would put a lot on myself and take it on me. So I think that's one advice.
So if you ask me, Suneetha, I was just an hour back, Shirin and I were discussing, like I was telling her, every day morning I feel every day I feel I'm 10-year-old and I have to do this things and I have to reach here. This is how I take myself, And yes, if you ask me, what I would tell her now, yes, there is something like I'm from a background from a village where like women get married by 18 and whatever. So then there were so many times I said, should I not? Will they help me? Will not? Is it right or wrong? I kind of wasted some of my time deciding that. So if it is this Suneetha today, this is what it is. Take it or leave it, something like that. And for the younger generation, whoever it is, I'm saying, whatever you do, it's okay. Less, more, be consistent. Right. Don't give up, do it. Yeah. Be kind. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
For me, I think so. Happiness matters the most.
Yeah.
Okay, so wherever I go, I have to make people happy. I have to be happy. If I am happy, my people are happy. My surroundings are happy. My vibes are happy. So I would say the same thing to a little Shirin and my daughters and all the young girls. Be happy with what you do. Don't compare yourself with others. Believe in yourself. Keep your guilt away. Don't feel guilty about what you haven't done. Now think about what you can do and keep yourself happy. You be happy within yourself. Don't say that, oh, this person is happy, why am I not happy like her?
Yeah.
Be happy with whatever you're doing. Doing a small thing. Might be you're a small, you cook something very nice. And your other friend is very good in, must be marketing. So don't think that I'm not as good as, oh, she's doing such good jobs and she's putting some nice post on the Instagram and see, I'm just here. So whatever you do, you have to feel contented. You have to feel happy within yourself.
Okay.
So if that happiness is there, automatically growth is there.
Yeah, I agree.
For me, that's the lesson to the young generation.
Yes, Arefa. For me, I think growing up, there was a lot of second guessing myself. And a lot of worried about making a mistake, taking the wrong step. And even later on in life, I would think back and think that, oh, instead of this, if I had done this, where would I be today? But now I feel like all those were required steps to be where I am today. And so if I could tell my younger self, don't second guess. If you feel something is right at the moment, just do it. If you make a mistake, it's fine. You learn from it, you move on. But it becomes part of your journey in the end.
For me, I was born and brought up in West Africa. Okay, so opposite from what I am right now, I grew up being very shy and afraid of people. Okay, so like I only started traveling, meeting people when my career started at 21. So what I'll tell my younger self is don't be afraid. What you have out there is a world full of endless possibilities and opportunities. And what I would tell the younger generation now is don't live to please people. Be happy. Never wish ill for anyone. Okay. And I always believe in karma. You do good, good comes back to you.
Yes.
And when you do bad, comes back in a very sunny way. That's it.
Really unstoppable.
Yeah.
Limitless.
I can see you as a shy guy.
I was always shy.
Why?
Yeah, and I cried for every little thing. I cried.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a combination of everything. It's fine. I'm okay with wild. But yeah, I mean, I think today's generation, tomorrow's you, right?
Yeah.
And I think what is important for them to learn from each one of us is that, from what I can see, is don't try to contain your happiness in one little sphere. I mean, it's endless possibilities. You've got to be consistent. I think you stop second guessing yourself and move forward, because things will automatically pan out for you. And I think you mentioned as well, like there is your way. You need to find your way, because you never know what is right or wrong until
Till you don't practice,
Exactly.
you make mistake, you don't know the right.
correct.
Yeah.
So, and I believe that's how you have to celebrate you, by finding your way.
Plus, with this generation, they are growing up in a different world than we did.
Yeah.
So things will be different, but finally you have to understand that happiness, treating yourself well, that is the final goal.
Yeah, they say, right, end of the day, when you go to bed, all you have to think is, did I do my best today? Don't think of the results. Did I do my best today?
Sometimes I get so much confused. Like my son, I was telling the other one, Mama, did you give your 100%? Yes. Finish. Why are you worried? Go sleep. Class done.
So I think that's
Put your heart
yeah.
into everything you do.
I do believe that, as women, not just in leadership, but as women in every day, and in your routine, in your life, there has to be you wanting to feel yourself. You want to properly, look a particular way, feel a particular way, And so I wanted to direct this question to you, Shirin ma'am. What does beauty mean to you? And what should, the women that are watching you sort of learn from you when it comes to skincare and taking care of themselves? Is there a particular, process to it?
Nayana, I think so. Women, when they need focus, how do they need focus? They have to love themselves first. You focus on yourself, you love yourself. Once you love yourself, that self-care automatically comes. So what is self-care? You have to look a particular way, you have to be confident, you don't have to be shy, you don't have to be conscious when you are amongst a group of people. And this is the only time that we actually focus on ourselves, that 5 minutes in the morning and the 5 minutes in the evening, when you look yourself. And I think that skincare regime or a beauty regime is not today's. It's been years. The queens and the ancient times, they used to go for those Moroccan baths and those facials and, doing bahurs to their hair, taking care of their hair, the maids and all, we see in all our, movies, we read the books.
Movies,
So it is like taking care of yourself and loving yourself is like praying 5 times a day. It's like when it is so compulsory. It's not about why should I take care of myself? No, you have to take care of yourself. Because Allah has made you. You have to take care of your body. You have to take care of your skin. You have to take care of your hair. So for me, using a product or a cosmetic product is nothing about why am I using it. It has to be your regime. It has to be a protocol of the day.
I think it comes down to discipline as well, right? Because finally, to take care of yourself, it takes a certain amount of discipline. You can say, I don't have time, but you won't have time if you don't make time, So you take that time for yourself, you make that time for yourself, and be disciplined to it. Yeah.
It's your me time.
Yeah. And I think in the past it was more of a routine.
Yeah.
Today it's become a ritual, right? Because you realize that what you call as your skin routine, today is your skin ritual.
Yeah.
Because you're like, you know that this has to be something that can't be done just for a day or two. It has to be there.
And you have to be consistent.
It has to be, you have to be consistent. You have to really love yourself and take care of yourself. And for that's not a one-day solution. You have to love yourself forever. So I think that is really important. So that moves into a ritual. And for each one of us, right, I do believe that ritual is unique because it's made for you. So there is that uniqueness to it. So what are your thoughts?
So for me, from the makeup business, yes, many people ask me, like, I use the same shade what you're given, I do the same thing, the same whatever the makeup, but it doesn't look the same way it looks on your face. So I always tell them, it is next skincare first. Are you taking care of, what is your skincare routine? Are you hydrated? Are you using like whatever moisturizer, whatever you use? Are you focusing there? So this is the first question I ask anyone, that this is very, very important, enhancing yourself and making it as a ritual, as you said. So I do follow it, and I encourage everyone, before makeup, take care of your skin. That is very, very important. Without doing skincare, this is not going to give you the results. Whatever you want.
Yeah, it's like even you go one step behind, right? Without hydrating yourself. First of all, right? You drink enough water. You eat the right foods and right minerals. Exactly. It's literally like cleaning your.
Women empowerment. I connect that skincare routine with that. Like that makes you feel so confident and whatever you are.
100%. What's the secret of your amazing routine?
I have my me time. We have like throughout the day, what we do is we take care of our job and family. So I make sure I dedicate this time in the morning and in the evening to take care of my skin. It's very important. There's this saying like, how others treat you is how you treat yourself, right? So like even at home, even at work, when they see like I take care of myself, not only in the outside, within itself. I think, you just have to dedicate your me time. Again, as Arefa said, when you always have this excuse that you don't have the time, then there will never be a time. But then when you say, I have this time and stick to it, everyone will respect that. So,
Yeah, and I agree. For me, like I have a very dry skin, and it took me ages to understand and realize that I do need to start having a skincare routine in whichever formula, which is different from lady to lady. So for me now, this 5 minutes in the morning before the day kicks in, it's very crucial for me because it's not about looking good and feeling good, but yes, if you look good, you will definitely feel good. And ultimately, beauty to me is being your best version. Best version of you. You don't have to compare, like Shirin ma'am said, don't compare yourself to others, compare yourself to previous selves.
When you take care of yourself, like, it automatically makes you confident. Because you've taken that time out to love yourself. Right? And you're like, okay, you feel deserving and you're automatically confident and you walk in feeling like you've conquered everything. So I do believe that's very important. Within our skincare routine that we have, which we have already discussed as a ritual, I think it's very important to talk about how Cosmo has over 32 serums within their range of serums.
Amazing.
And every serum is made for a unique skin type, unique person, and it is made for every use. I think for me, what I really like is the fact that sometimes my skin also does not react the same at all weathers, all weather conditions, because we are in roles where we do travel quite a bit. We're exposed to different environments, and sometimes the skin is too dry, sometimes the skin is too oily, sometimes it's a combination. So I do believe that it's very important that you love a brand that sort of caters to all your needs, and that is something that Cosmo Advanced does, right? Because it is literally made for every use. And so for me, my favorite go-to is something that has vitamin C, and it just makes me feel quite refreshed. And what would be your routine when it comes to a serum?
I like Hydra Base Aqua, which keep my skin hydrating, and of course, as you said, vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, I think Cosmo has it all. I mean, you can choose whatever you want. There are 32 serums. So yes, this is what.
And I do believe there's a whole routine, right? I mean, you start off with your exfoliators, and then you've got your face toner,
But then again, it's different from woman to another. For me,
Woman
I can't
to
choose the
woman.
exfoliator because I have dry skin. So I always start with the washer, with washing my face, and then going into the hyaluronic acid and then mixing it with the vitamin C. If you have some acne, you can go with the mandelic acid, which is amazing.
And they have the sunscreen also.
Eventually, that's
sunscreen
is very.
Especially,
And then
I
if you
think
need
in the environment that we stay, right? Sunscreen
Yeah.
must have. I think even when you're indoors, you have to wear sunscreen, right? There was a myth that only if you go out under the sun, you've got to wear sunscreen.
Even
But
during
It's
winter.
not just here. I mean, it's not just in this weather and in this kind of climate that we live in. Sunscreen is important anywhere in the world.
And I do believe that what is very important is that when you get good quality skincare products, right, and the price that you pay for it, right?
Yeah.
Because for us, it's not like a one-time thing where we're going to pick up that serum and that serum is going to be there and then we're going to forget about it.
No.
Yeah.
We need to constantly, it's like schooling. You're going to ensure it's an investment for yourself.
Yeah.
It's your skin. You need to take care of yourself. To have that quality product without actually, paying a
lot of
price
money.
that's ridiculous, right? And I love that Cosmo really takes care of your skin and also considers that you're not going to be breaking down.
And also, as you grow older, the needs for your skin change. When you were 15, what you needed was different versus 25 versus 35, and having a range that caters to all of that is very important.
And it also helps you to decide that, when I'm traveling and I know that the weather is going to be different, I can actually carry a range with me.
Correct.
And then, have my own routine.
And the Cosmo packaging is also very nice.
Yeah.
It's the bottle and all that. The
Yes.
quality is so good. The pump is so nice. It's very travel friendly.
Yeah.
You can literally, take it. It's in your handbag. It's very portable.
Yeah.
And I think that's what skincare advance is all about, right? Being able to carry it with you.
That's all Cosmo is all about. Made for every you.
Made for every you,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I agree.
It's a fun and fast segment. You can be really not structured. Let's be chaotic. I'm going to say words.
No buzzers.
We love chaos.
Just call out what is coming in your mind first.
Okay.
So the first one is boardroom or brainstorm?
Brainstorm.
Boardroom.
No. Too much.
So power sneakers.
Sneakers.
Heels.
Sneakers.
For me, sneakers.
I think
Yeah,
I
sneakers.
transformed this one to that now.
Or it depends on the heels, actually. Okay.
Strategy or execution?
Strategy.
Strategy.
Boss
We
mode
sit
or
together.
soft leadership?
Self leadership.
A bit of both.
A bigger board.
You cannot. It has to be a balance.
Yeah, you need to balance it.
Balance
actually,
it.
yeah.
Early morning meetings or late night planning?
Early morning.
Midday.
This one's my favorite. Email or face to face? Face to face. Oh my god, yeah, I can't do emails. Numbers or creativity?
Creativity.
Both. If there's creativity, there has to be numbers.
Yeah, both. Calm
First
under
comes
pressure
creativity.
or high adrenaline?
Calm under pressure.
Calm under pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And lead from the front or lead from within?
Lead within.
Lead from
I think lead together from within. Yeah. And that's it. We come to a wrap. It gives me immense pleasure that we've all gathered here on this round table. And thank you, Cosmo, for making this happen. Although I see you all every day, I feel I've gotten to know each one of you better. And I've understood your personal stories, your personal journeys. And for that, I want to thank the audience and I want to thank Cosmo. And I do believe that in unity, as strong women, let's all say that together. Cosmo, made for every you.